Hello babes. Lexi Luxury here. How the hell are you? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Yes, I know. When is the last time we've seen Lexi Luxury in a full face of makeup? Couldn't even tell you. But with that being said, today we are doing a $1 full face of makeup with Miss A using their AOA Studio makeup line. Yes, literally every single thing I used on my face was around $1. Some of the stuff that I used was even under $1. I know, shocking. I have $35 worth of makeup with me here right now. I mean full face, like primer, foundation, eyeshadow, all of it. Now they are sponsoring this video, so shout out to them. We love a good sponsor moment. Regardless of a sponsorship or whatever, I'm gonna be giving you the tea. So I do want to keep this intro short, but just as a little side note, you guys, I am getting married in less than a month. Holy shiznit, I know, it's coming up fast. So if you want to stay up to date with everything, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram or head to my blog, www.lexiluxury.com. All right, I don't want to waste any time. Let's get straight into it. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, and give this video a big ass thumbs up if you like it already. Okay, let's get into this $1 full face of makeup and go. Okay, so first I'm gonna start off with the brows because y'all know I am a brows before foundation kind of gal. I'm very nervous because I have stayed true to the same brow routine my entire life. You guys know this. For my brow product, I did get the Wonder Brow Tinted Brow Pomade. And then for the brush, I'm using the AOA Studio E114 brush. So far so good with the pomade. Like, the color is perfect, the application is perfect, no complaints whatsoever. I mean, a brow pomade for $1, you can't really beat that, can you? Like, I'm not saying it's just good because it's $1, like it's actually just a good brow pomade. As y'all know, I do love to put a good mascara on my brows. That's actually the only reason I got this mascara, and if I want to do like a lower lash. Okay, this is like literally the best mascara for my brows that I've ever used. I mean, mascara is not meant for brows, but you know. I love how this little wand just tackles every single brow hair that I have. Okay, I'm happy with that mascara. Okay, let's clean these up before you guys are like clicking out of this video because you think I'm just gonna sit here with these caterpillars on my forehead. Absolutely not. I did get two different concealers. I'm gonna go with the slightly darker one. This is actually part of their Paw Paw collection, which basically means that part of these proceeds go to a charity to help stop animal abuse. We love. So for the brush, I'm gonna use the F16 from that same brush set. I mean, yeah, the texture feels pretty good, honestly. I'll be able to tell more once I have like the foundation on and I'm doing like my legit concealer. But yeah, so far so good. Now that the brows are done, we're gonna go ahead and move on to primer. This is another one with the Paw Paw collection, and this is just their Perfect Filter Primer. I'm not like a primer fanatic, but I do know the importance of having a good primer, so I'm hoping this will be good. I'm just gonna start with that, honestly. A little might go a long way. Oh, and it does. Okay, this feels nice. And it smells really good. Kind of has like a clean, like soapy smell. It's very thin. As you can see, it's like spreading really easily. And I'm actually gonna let that dry down. I'm gonna put some concealer on my eyes and start chipping away at my eyeshadow because you all know I don't normally do eyeshadow. I want to just be safe and do it before my foundation so I can fix the outer corners if there's any errors or, you know, anything like that. I will say this concealer is like super easy to move around, like it doesn't dry down too fast. I also, of course, did get a setting powder, so I'm just gonna pop this on my lids real quick. I'll give you guys more of like a full-on review once I do like my face makeup with it, but this is just their setting powder. I got the color Banana, you guys know me. I'm just gonna take the little E122 brush here. Alrighty then, let's get started, shall we? I feel like we literally like just started the makeup tutorial. Alright, let's get into it. So I got 3 baked eyeshadows. These are all like the little Wonder baked shadows. I got a color in Cubano. I got a color in Toast, which is definitely looking like my wheelhouse. And then I got a color in Grenade. What's really awesome is on their website, they actually have a picture of somebody's arm with the swatches on it. A light skin tone, a medium skin tone, and a dark skin tone, which was really helpful for me because I'm obviously a little bit, you know, in the middle. Things tend to look slightly different on my skin tone, so that was really helpful for me. Okay, so we've got Cubano, Toast, and Grenade. I actually love how light they are. I was really hoping they wouldn't be super pigmented, which is why I went with the baked shadow. I think I'm gonna go in first with Cubano, the one at the top, just to kind of do like a little like, maybe like a cat eye situation. I don't know. My lashes are kind of cat eye this time, so maybe we'll go with that. I'm nervous. All right, normally I would use a pretty fluffy brush for this. I don't think I have that type of brush in this set, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the same brush that I used for the powder on my eyelid, and that is the E122 brush. Oh wow, that's gorgeous. Actually, I'm glad I'm using this brush too because it's letting me be a lot more precise with the placement. But the fact that this is so freaking buildable and super easy to blend, that's making me feel a little bit more confident about this whole situation right now. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with Grenade, which is a darker one. Am I doing a fox eye? Is that what's happening? That might be what's happening. That might be what's happening. I'm just gonna take this like clean brush and just kind of fan out. Okay. It doesn't look horrible. It's gonna look so much better once we get some foundation on, but I think I'm gonna try some eyeliner. Who is she? I don't know, but I think we're gonna send it, you know? When in mother freaking Rome. I did pick up a buttercream gel liner and shadow. It doubles as a shadow, which is kind of perfect for what I'm trying to go for right now. This is in the color Java Chip, and it's a matte. So I'm actually gonna use the same brush that I used for my brows, which is the E114 brush. Ooh, a vibe. Just making sure that line is like smoky more than super defined. Like I want it to kind of blend in with the eyeshadow. Okay, so the inner corners are hella messy, but we're gonna fix those after the fact because after I was doing those, I was like, you know what, I'm probably gonna have concealer and all types of stuff there. So let's get started on the foundation so this look can start to not look like I'm absolutely insane. I got their buildable satin foundations. They come in these like cute little glass bottles. I'm hoping these aren't too dark for me. I was really expecting myself to be like self-tanned or even like have gone to a tanning bed by this point, but your girl is pasty as can be. I did grab the color 309 Honey Beige and 310 Amber. Honey Beige looks like it might be like my perfect color, so I'm just gonna do, oh, that's it. That's my color. I don't even need to see this one, but might as well just for the sake of the video. So this one's slightly darker. Yeah, this one is definitely closer to my skin tone. Okay, so Honey Beige it is. I am gonna use a brush to blend this out first. You guys know I've been using brushes lately. So this is the F13 brush. I'm just gonna start with this and see where we go. I'm actually pretty shocked that I got my perfect skin tone, you guys. Oh wow, that is a full freaking coverage. And it smells good. It smells kind of like the primer did. Okay, wow. I'm actually shocked. For $1? Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna do this half of my face so we can like compare. I have not put any extra foundation on this brush, by the way. I'm just using whatever was left over. Okay, wow. I'm pleasantly surprised by that. I didn't add any more foundation to my face after what you guys saw me apply. But I mean, comparing the two sides, look at how good of a full coverage this is. I'm shocked. Well, now we know that the foundation is bomb. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and then let's see what this concealer does. So I'm just gonna use the same color. I'm gonna stick with the Fair Ivory. I'm just gonna highlight my face like I normally would, do a little bit of concealer under the eye, clean up the shadow a little bit, snatch the face, you know, and then we'll move on to bronzer. Hopefully my candle doesn't burn down my house. It's going a little crazy back there. So I usually use a brush to blend out my concealer these days, but I did get a beauty blender. So I wanna see how this does. This blends out really well. I'm actually really glad I used the beauty blender too because I feel like this is probably the best way to apply the concealer. It blends out really nicely. I mean, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. I will say a little bit goes a super long way with this concealer. I definitely didn't need to use that much on like the small portions of my face, like my chin and stuff. Just gonna add a little bit more color back into my face. This is the same brush I used that foundation on. I didn't add anything to it. Definitely looking a little bit ghosty, but I like how light the concealer is. The bronzer is gonna come in here and just pull it all together, I'm hoping. So that's what we're gonna move on to next, of course. Oh wait, no, powder. We gotta set this shit. I am just gonna use my beauty blender to set the under eyes and to bake. So I'm just pressing it straight in, I'm not baking yet. Okay, that set that perfectly. I feel like I don't even need to bake, but for the sake of the video, might as well. Okay, I have a feeling this will not need to bake long, but I am gonna go ahead and move on to bronzer. I did find this like finishing pressed powder, and it was in a darker color that I thought would be good for it. Hindsight, I'm kind of wishing I got something a little bit darker. I'm just gonna go ahead and use this just like I would a bronzer and see how that goes. I'm just gonna use this fan brush for it. This is the F11 brush from the same set. I can already tell this is not going to be dark enough. It's It's adding some color, so that's good. My memory card was out of battery, what the f? Okay, my memory card was out of commission for a second. Also, sorry if you hear any background noise. Mason's being a gem and doing the dishes for me while I'm doing this right now. So yeah, definitely wish I went a little bit darker with this powder as my bronzer, but it did give me some color. So I'm not gonna complain too much. I'm just gonna take this big old brush. This is the F20 brush and just kind of wipe all this away. Dang, that bake stayed exactly where I had it. Now that that's off, I am gonna go back in with my toffee powder. Just kind of add some color back in where I feel like I lost it. I also fixed my little inner corners up a little bit. So next. Let's do blush. That sounds good. So I did grab 2 different blushes. I'm actually surprised that I was able to curb myself and only get 2 because usually when I buy blushes, I go crazy. But I did get a baked one in golden apricot, and then I got just like a regular matte. It's called the Perfect Blush, and this one is in Dandy. I can already tell I'm gonna love this freaking golden apricot color, but I'm gonna try the matte underneath it just to see what this color is about because it does look gorgeous and it definitely would go good with my eyes. So I'm gonna use the same brush that I just used to kind of like swipe off my baked powder with. Oh, this color looks so pretty. I'm just gonna kind of pat it in here. Oh, I love this color. Yep. Dang, I kind of don't even want to put that other kind on top. This just matches so well. It blends in my contour with my baked concealer and everything so well. Literally stunning. I do still want to try this out, so I'm going to. Ooh, that does bring like a really nice subtle sheen to it, which actually goes really well. Oh, thank God. I was worried about that ruining the whole look. Wow. This is like my favorite product. Well, now my nice fiance is vacuuming, so I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna wait. Okay, wow, I'm actually really shocked that my eyeshadow looks good and this makeup is turning out really well and like my face looks good and like we're doing it kids, we're doing it. Okay, so it's highlight time. I did get 2 different highlights. Just by looking at them, I can already tell that I think Lavish is going to be the one, but I did get a Lavish and I got Empress. This one is definitely like a lighter, more of like a holographic kind of thing. Holographic? Is that the right term? So yeah, Lavish is definitely gonna be the one that I start with. I'm just gonna take this brush right here because I feel like it's the best one to get like a nice precise line. This is the F15 brush. It might just blend straight in with that blush that I have. I don't know. Oh no, it's kind of popping out a little. Okay, yeah, it's there. It blends in really nicely with the blush, to be honest with you. So it's not like blinding highlight, but it's there. There we go. Boom, baby. That is a highlight all day. Yeah, you can definitely tell better on like matte surfaces, obviously. So I'm gonna grab a smaller brush from the pack. Haven't used this one yet. This is the E112 brush. I'm actually gonna use this to smoke out my lower lash line, so I'm gonna be careful to not get too much highlight on here. Right underneath my brow bone, just to lift it up a little bit. All right, we're almost ready for the lips, and then we'll do, actually I'll probably do my under eyes before I do my lips. Let's do that first. All right, so grabbing the same brush that I just used, I'm gonna grab Grenade, which is the darkest eyeshadow that I have. Nice and subtle, nothing crazy. I'm gonna go back in with that little teeny tiny skinny mascara on my lower lash line. I will say, like, this mascara is hella buildable. I mean, look at the difference. That's 2 coats and I did that so quickly. All right, let's get some lips on this baby. So I did get 2 lip liners. These are the Wonder lip liners. I actually just swatched them on my hand and they're super creamy. So Nom Nom is like this top, like orangier color. It's definitely too light for me now that I see it in person. And then we have Trend on the bottom. So I guess I'm going with Trend. Definitely would have rather gone with like a brown lip liner, but I couldn't find one that was available on the website. When I picked everything out, it was during Cyber Week, so they were kind of out of some stuff. So I got 2 options for the top. I could honestly use both of them. I'm worried about this one being a little bit too light. This is actually like the matte liquid lip version of the Nom Nom color. And then I got a diamond lip gloss in the color 24K. I am just gonna go ahead and like dot this Nom Nom color on my lips. Okay, so I don't hate the color of this lipstick. The only thing is like it's starting to do that thing that some matte lipsticks do where it just like takes all of the dry parts of your lip and like makes it stand out, which is pretty common for matte lips. Because of that though, I am gonna take this gloss and just put it on top, fix the whole problem. Oh wow, this is like a gloss. All right, well babes, there you have it. This is my $1 full face of makeup. Not freaking bad. I mean, like, being nitpicky and like actually talking about the quality of the makeup, it was all pretty good across the board. The only thing I had a problem with was that matte lipstick, and I always have problems with matte lipstick, which is why I don't normally get them. Either way, absolutely everything individually was pretty much fantastic, and especially the fact that it's only $1. Like, that's just a little bit ridiculous to me. Let me know what you think about this makeup look in the comment section down below. I know I haven't done like a full face of makeup like this in, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Let's not put a date to it. But aside from that, would you guys try out this makeup? If you want to, we are doing a giveaway, so I'm gonna get into those details real quick before I wrap this up. Basically, I'm gonna have an Instagram post on my feed. All the information will be in the Instagram post on my page, so make sure you guys head there at Lexi Luxury and enter that contest. You'll get $35 worth of makeup. I have $35 worth of makeup right now. There's still some stuff that I didn't even use today. Like, I have an overabundance of makeup, so that is plenty for you to play with. If you guys have any questions, send me a DM on Instagram, or you can drop it in the comment section down below. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here. Before we leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, give this video a big ass thumbs up if you like it, and don't forget to check out my blog at www.lexiluxury.com. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.